Hi, I'm meeting today with Vandana. Hi, Vandana.
Hello, how are you, Megan?
I'm good, thank you. Good. Vandana, you've been a client for nearly a year with Vertigrow, and so I thought, hey, let's catch up and get some feedback from you about, why you needed a property manager. Why did you pick us at Vertigrow? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, mine was an impromptu decision to leave Auckland, come to Nelson, and I needed someone who can just take it over. And I didn't have to go running around and go behind the agent, to say whether they got the right person and what to do. And you kind of just came in and took care of it. And it was like, oh, yes. So I wasn't looking, I didn't even know something like that existed. So when you just did that, I mean, I was just in absolute thanks. So you made it so easy just to leave Auckland. And it was my home for 13 years.
Yeah.
So it was a hard decision just to go, but you made it easy. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
It's always so stressful packing up a life to move to a new life, and
Oh,
property is huge. Getting it
mm,
ready, knowing that you're meeting the different requirements.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to help you in that process. And then now that you've made the move, we're in touch monthly, just with making sure the rent's collected, looking after the tenant, feedback to you. You've had a
Mm.
few outside work done, and that went smoothly well too.
Yeah. Well, that was you helping me out once again, suggesting how we can navigate some of the outside external work that needed to happen in amongst the move.
Yeah.
It's almost like having a friend just take care of a project.
Yeah.
And you're
Well,
right in terms of when you're moving, it was emotional. So having that taken care of it just made the process easier.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, it was our privilege to do that. And I guess expectations. What were your expectations coming into having a property manager? Did you have any, or did you
Mm.
have, what were you thinking?
Well, look, I've had properties in the past, and I've kind of always had my eye on the property manager, making sure they're doing what I need to do. And so I was a little stressed initially, but it was that first moment when you came in and you just had a quick look, and at the same time you took the video and said, look, I've already done this and we can do this, this, and this. It's just like you're 2 steps before me. And I was like, wow, wow, oh, wow. So I didn't have to be behind you in terms of getting things done. And also, you had the checklist of what I needed for healthy homes. You had the suggestions on on how to appraise it. And you were very good with all the applications that came in. Like you
Yes.
took away all of that in terms of decision making.
Yeah.
And it was like it's like you're my friend. You knew what I would
Yeah.
want, and it
Yeah.
was like if you said we're going to rent it out to this person, and I trusted you. So it was beyond my expectation, beyond.
That's great to hear.
And I do feel that even now I have no worries about how the property's been managed and maintained, because I
Yes.
know you'll actually get in touch with me if I need to get things done.
Yes. Yeah.
So you and its history as well. She was involved with your staff. It was just seamless. I've
Yeah.
never had that ever.
Oh, that's great.
So
And that was actually during a lockdown too. We had that happening. So
yeah.
yeah. And we managed to get people through. We took the opportunities. We just one at a time, no more than two a day, and just kept them coming.
That's right. And we got it rented within a very short space of time. By the time
Yes.
I left, it was done.
Yeah, I think we did. That was really great. Yeah, we like to do that. We like to work hard
Yeah.
knowing that you've got a cost, you've got a mortgage to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So we like to do that for our clients to make sure that we are hearing what they need and
Yeah.
doing our best to meet that. We can't make amazing tenants appear every time, but we're grateful when they do. And yeah, we've got an awesome tenant in your property. So
Yeah. And even the advice of how the outside work was getting done, what we could do in the
yes,
meantime to get the tenant in, how to get the money coming in. So that was an important part, because I did
yes,
think whilst the external was being done, I won't be able to rent it.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
you were able to get someone in. I was able to continue, get the work done, and I got money in.
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
thought, wow. And I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Mm.
And so, Ivana, we're just coming to an end, but how, just, people are going to watch this and go, well, of course, she's a client, she's going to say great things, but overall, your satisfaction, what would you say to someone that's looking for a property manager?
Look, if you just want a peace of mind, which you do, you don't want to be having to manage this property and get the money coming in, then you are the person that I would recommend to. It is unfortunate that you're not outside of Auckland.
Yeah. Maybe I should take over the country.
You should. But if anyone's in Auckland and they're looking for peace of mind, that you'll do the right thing and then want to be updated with all the healthy home stuff, because that's huge.
Yes.
Then highly recommend.
Yeah.
So if they want to kind of do it themselves, then then it's a different thing. But you don't need to do it with you. We don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
We just have to wait for the bills to come in, and it just land in our bank account.
Yeah, it does. Amazing.
That's it. That's the end goal. So no, I'd highly recommend, and not just because I'm your client, because I would have changed property managers if I had to. There's no doubt about it. And we can in this world.
Yes.
But I wouldn't change. And if I had other properties in Auckland, you're my one.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vandana. Well, it's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
And well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Keep
up your good work.
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.